Nathan Judah. I'm here with the Wolves legend that is Mr. Timothy Spiers, take two, because the audio went in the first one. So we're back again. We are back in because we love it. West Ham United 0, Wolverhampton Wanderers 1, and that was not dull at the end, Tim.
I thought it was better the first time around from the start. That was okay.
It was okay, better.
Yeah, we need to pick ourselves up.
Yeah, come on.
We just did a really good video.
Cracking video.
Never be seen.
Never ever be seen
Probably
on the
for the
editing
best
floor.
for what I did near the end.
Goodness me. I think it's probably best, yeah, the lawyers might have been involved.
Yeah, we'll talk about it genuinely.
We will talk about it. We will talk about it in the podcast. In the podcast. Plug for the podcast. First 3 points of the season. Happy days.
Yeah, just a phenomenal finish, and they deserved it. They really deserved it because of their approach to the game. The whole way through, all the way up to the 94th minute, they were pressing, they were trying to win this match. How many times in the past would you say, as a newly promoted team, you'd come to West Ham, I know they lost 3 on the spin, but a ground like this, against a team like this, an expensively assembled team, and yeah, you give it a good shot, but with 10 minutes to go, it's 0-0. I think so many managers, a high percentage of managers in that situation would shut up shop and be happy and content with a point. But not Nuno, and not this Wolves team. They kept going. Neves wins it back 93rd minute, and their numbers pouring forward. And it's that mentality which is going to earn them so many points this season. But they really deserved it today. They were the better team. Overall, they created more and better chances, and they earned it, and they deserved it.
And take it back to the start of the game. I mean, West Ham, the first 5 minutes looked a bit dangerous, but then they kind of eased it down. There was obviously this crowd were kind of ready to go, weren't they? They're ready to turn, and Wolves took control.
Yeah, I mean, we spoke about it ahead of the game, that yes, it's a toxic crowd. I mean, I love this stadium to look at.
Nat football.
But it's the epitome of style over substance, because it's very stylish. It looks great, but it's so spacious and soulless. There's no character to it.
No,
it's
not a few bubbles.
It's not a football stadium. It's not intimidating. It's the complete opposite of Upton Park, which is so intimidating. So, as an away player, I think it's perfect stadium to come to.
Yeah.
Because you've got great surroundings, a lovely pitch, fantastic arena, but it's not intimidating.
No.
So Wolves, helped or otherwise by that, could play their own game, and they were in control. I thought the first time it was Nuno's wet dream, basically. Yeah. Now you know what I mean, though.
I thought we cut this out in the first time round.
You know what I mean, though. In terms of the way they controlled the game, they controlled possession, play. They won it back time and again in West Ham's half. There were so many occasions, 40 yards from goal, West Ham, Wolves' attack would break down, West Ham would bring it, pass it out from the back, and there would be Neves, Moutinho and Castro in particular really pressing and winning the ball back frequently. Very impressive. Wolves created one good chance first half for Jota, the rest of them were half chances, but there was only one team that looked confident, that looked assured, that had a game plan, and it was Wolves. And if you'd never seen a Premier League game before and you're neutral and you can watch this game and you say who's been in the Premier League for what, 10 years or whatever, and who's the newbies 4 games in, you'd switch it around.
100%.
But it's Wolves who looked like the more assured and confident Premier League team today, and you can't pay them a high compliment in that.
The second half came on and they started making some chances, and there were a couple of great ones, especially one that we won't speak too much about. Just want to hear about it. Just want to see it. Raul.
Yeah, I mean, if Wolves hadn't won this game, they'd have been literally, in his case, kicking themselves.
He won't want to go onto social media tonight.
Literally kicking themselves, because that's exactly what he did. They'd searched and played for this chance patiently, for this one golden, unmissable chance, and with 79 minutes, they finally get it. Matt Doherty, who was outstanding today.
He was.
And it's not a very popular opinion these days.
Don't say it. Why do you always favour Matt Doherty? Why don't you talk about anyone else?
He was pretty much the best player on the pitch today.
Don't give him a 9.
He'll probably get one. He was superb today.
He was excellent.
He was brilliant.
I know
wasn't he? He was just about, along with Neves and along with Moutinho, I would say, the best outfield player out there. He owned that right wing. He was attacking it like a winger. He defended superbly throughout the day.
Yeah.
And there he is, 79 minutes, in acres of space. Neves picks him out, and he puts it on the proverbial plate for him.
I mean, you can't ask for a better chance.
It's just a perfect low cross.
You would have probably connected with it. Lawnmower situation going on.
He's
okay.
leaving.
Going. Oh, Chief. Didn't like that, did he? There's 2 going. They're going. They're off. They're off. Go on. Going to get complaints about sound. Going to get complaints. They're off. Be off with you. Be off. See you later. Talk to me about the chance.
Jimenez,
What would you have done to if you got the ball?
I'd put it in the net.
Yeah, you put it banged in the net. On goal.
No, well, I probably would have fallen flat on my face.
Which is exactly kind of what...
Sort of what he did. So he kind of kicks the ball against his foot and his feet get tangled at the same time and he falls over. And it's embarrassing. And I'm really pleased for him that won Wolves the game because Jimenez, by the way, decent player.
Yeah.
Created a couple of chances for himself in the first half. I think he leads the line really well.
Yeah.
With intelligence. But yeah, he's got to score there.
Got to score.
He's 6 yards from goal, unmarked.
Yeah.
Again, he peels off his man. He's got a great habit of peeling off his man and being in the right place at the right time.
A lot of people coming our way. I think we're going to get accosted. Oh, all right.
Boys.
All right, anyone want to come on?
I've seen many people come in.
There we go.
Just trail.
Adama? Oh, boys. All right. Talk about the goal.
Yeah.
Talk to me about the goal.
Yeah.
Because I didn't see it.
He's lost his presenter skills here.
Yeah.
He
Sorry.
thinks it's the Nathan Judah fan club, this one.
Someone did ask for a selfie mid-second half.
Oh, that guy. I think he'd had a few too many sherbets, as they say around here.
But look, I mean, you thought the chance had gone, and then all of a sudden, I mean, just a piece of absolute genius.
Well, you wouldn't know 'cause you haven't seen it, but this Judah was out of the ground at this point.
I was out of the ground.
That's how late it was.
Waiting for the peeps.
So 94th minute this was. So basically Traore, it's 4 games and 4 game-changing impacts so far. You know, we saw against Leicester, came on at half-time for his debut. He was brilliant. At Man City, he came on a bit later. Man City had the initiative at this point, but he got Wolves back on the front foot. A couple of fantastic bursts down the right. And then at Sheffield Wednesday midweek, he's changed the game by setting up the winner. Burst to life in the second half. Tonight, or this afternoon rather, comes on again second off for Jota, which is a surprising change. Normally Costa would come off, but
I thought it was the right change though.
Jota's been, you know,
not been himself.
Not himself yet in 4 appearances. I think he will be. I think he better step up. Long season, 38 games, but 4 so far. Him and Willy Bolly was very iffy today and could have pretty much handed West Ham 2 goals on the proverbial.
Yeah.
Again, outshone by Ryan Bennett again. It was superb.
Bennett was superb.
So. Yeah, Bolly and Jota, we fully expect them to make a step up, but not quite doing it yet. Anyway, Traore, back to Traore, on for Jota, a couple of runs from deep, normal explosive self, and then 94th minute, he's not with the ball this time, fed by Bonatini who'd come on, nice little pass, kind of reminded of like Pele.
You're going to do this again,
to Carlos Alberto.
We're going back down that way.
I'm saying exactly the same thing.
You're going to mimic it again.
Because it was like he kind of side foots it on a.
Can't see it on underneath. It can't see your passing
movement. And then
movement.
Traore runs onto it, one touch with his right foot, and then sweetly strikes it low and true past the keeper to near post.
No chance.
No chance. Cue bedlam everywhere.
Manic.
Wayne goes bonkers.
You fist pumped.
I was quite excited. I was quite annoyed having to rewrite a match report, but no, completely overtaken by
the euphoria.
Yeah, no, it was a special moment, and Wolves didn't have too many last year because they won every game very comfortably. So they were 2-0 up after half an hour so many times last year, but hopefully we'll get a few more moments like that this season because it was special.
Absolutely special. So you know, Adama Traore, everyone's going to be wanting him to start against Burnley. You know, he's got to start. He's made his impact from the bench. If you're Nuno, do you think, okay, well maybe I might just ride this out a little bit more, maybe see and maybe keep that same team and keep Traore coming on second half?
Wizardora.
Wizbit. And keep him coming on second half?
I don't know, it's a difficult dilemma, isn't it? I mean, he's keeping him very much on a leash so far. He's Wolves' best attacking player. For me, he's got to start.
Is he?
And for me,
at the expense of Diogo?
He's the more vulnerable of the two. I thought Costa was good today again, as he was against Man City, as he was at Hillsborough in midweek, came on and won the penalty and scored it. Jota, not quite looking himself. We're looking 2 weeks ahead, could be injuries in international break, but for me, Traore is their best attacking player.
Yeah.
He's special. You know, I've just interviewed a few of the Wolves players, and they say, as I do, that I haven't seen anybody like him in a Wolves shirt. Struggling to think of anyone that compares to him. He's unique.
18 million quid well spent already?
It already looks like money well spent. He's a special talent. He does things that no one else in this Wolves team can do, and not many players in this league can do in the manner that he does it. If I was Ben Mee, looking forward to visiting Molineux 2 weeks tomorrow.
You don't want to see Traore.
I would rather see Jota and or Costa in that lineup than Adama Traore.
Yes.
Put it that way.
Very true.
So yes, he can come on and change the game as he has 3 times in a row in the Premier League. But there's a case for saying Wolves could be 2-0 down after half an hour against Burnley.
Yes.
In a couple of weeks. So for me,
They won't be, but carry on.
well, they could be.
They're not going to be.
No, but
not gonna happen.
my point is, he's having such an impact on games. And he did at Hillsborough in the week as well. He played before he started. I can't remember if he finished. Starts or finished. So he's got to start. He's
Tonight.
He's too. He's too good to leave out.
Yeah.
Too good. He can't be an impact sub.
No.
He's better than that.
What does this do for the confidence of Wolves as well? You know, they've got that first 3 points. They desperately needed that, didn't they? Do you know what I mean? Just to get going. Because they've started well, but they've only got a little bit to show for it.
I think so. They've had plenty of positives in every match. They've earned a lot of plaudits from everybody,
All
pretty
the
much.
peeps,
You know, a lot of national media attention, which I think fans are enjoying. But the squad don't care about that. They just want points.
Of course they do.
So they had to back up that
points
promise.
mean?
Yeah. Points
get the
mean-
game-
puts them in ninth place at the moment.
Ooh.
So. You know, all that promise and all those plaudits and all those positives, it's got to equal points, all the P's.
Yeah.
And that will, yes, it will give them confidence. But to me, even if they're drawn today, I was really pleased with how they played. I feel like they belong at this level. I feel like they feel like they belong at this level. And like I said, they look very assured and confident today. Everybody's playing their part. There's players still to come into this team. You know, there's Caballero, there's Dendoncker, there's Traore as well. So it's all looking very positive, and they've got an appetising run of fixtures coming up now. Burnley, Southampton.
Win-win.
They've got Watford, Palace,
Win.
Brighton as well, I think. Man United.
Win.
So it's after a difficult start of paper, it's more of an appetising run. So
Yeah.
so I can't wait to see where they are on the table in a month's time.
Bad time for an international break?
Yeah.
Although you're taking a week off, so that'd be disappointing if they pulled it back and said, no, we're going to keep on going.
No, true. Well, it's Scunthorpe away on Tuesday night, as you didn't know in the first video.
I didn't know, of course I knew. It was
but you know
Scunthorpe
that
away.
I'm so annoyed.
Let's check a trade.
In the first, first video, I flagged up that they got Scunthorpe away on Tuesday. He's like, have they?
Oh, well,
You did it in that typical manner. Have they?
well, you break your mic then.
So,
that first video, wow.
Oh, there was something quite defamatory, which
It was,
is probably for the best.
You'd have got
it's got
sued. 100% sued.
out. So yeah, no, I think after a finish, what are you looking at?
There's a guy marking the pitch now. Probably some sort of concert going on tomorrow. More atmosphere in the concert tomorrow. It's Brittany.
After a finish like that and a winner like that, you want another game. And you know, there's no issues with fitness or fatigue. There's only Caballero out injured, so there's not like they've got to bring loads of injured players back. Like West Ham have got quite a few out. So no, I think you want another game. It is what it is. They'll wait 2 weeks for Burnley,
And
who are grateful for the break, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
After their start to the season.
Is that it? Should we go? Should we go?
Yeah. No. Overall, extremely positive.
Very buzzing. And it's great for
Fantastic
the fans.
result. Hopefully, first of many this season. And like I said, they deserved it. They deserved it.
Spare a thought for Pellegrini tonight. Played 4, lost 4.
Couldn't care less.
Really?
Yep.
Feel sorry for him?
No.
So I think there's no one feeling worse than him.
You really like him. You banging on about him last week.
There's no one feeling worse than him. Well, maybe apart from Steve Bruce. Right, let's go. It's West Ham United 0, Wolverhampton Wanderers 1 for all the post-match reaction. Make sure you log on. You know where to go.